We stayed in Cuba, Missouri last night. We're heading down to Fort Smith, Arkansas today to play at the Parydygm Shfyt and get to go to my Birthtown, Harrison, Arkansas. We had a 6-hour drive. It's noon. We're going to be cutting it short, but we only got in here at like 3 a.m. last night, so we're pretty tired. And it turns out we were in the ghetto last night. And everyone's like, we're not in the real ghetto. But
you're in the ghetto.
But you're in the ghetto. And then these guys that were there like all night with us, like this couple, like we had just moved the car. Ethan had just moved the car to go get all of our shit so we could load up after we got done playing. And luckily he did that right when he did, because apparently their car got broken into shortly thereafter, and 2 windows were smashed out in the same parking lot, like within a parking spot away from where we were. That'd have been really shitty. Tour would have been over.
Oh yeah.
So thank you, St. Louis, for not stealing our shit. And Bud Summers
kicked ass.
Kicked ass, but he was like, every time I was like, well, we probably won't get stabbed over there, right?
He's like, well I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say you wouldn't get stabbed per se. You might not get kidnapped or something crazy.
Yeah.
What? Why you say this?
We should have known when we went to the convenience store with bulletproof glass.
And crack pipes for sale.
And crack pipes for sale.
Directly across the street from Foam.
So
it was pretty shady, but Fifth Pocket, Bud Summers kicked ass, made some friends. So let's hope Fort Smith has a little less ghetto issues and nobody gets robbed or hurt.
Now on the way back to my hometown, Harrison, Arkansas, the excitement and anticipation of what I would find after 23 years was exhilarating. Harrison was a lot different and a lot larger than I remember as a 3-year-old in this town. The Ozark Mountains are much smaller, the buildings not as tall, the drive from one side of town to the other were much shorter than I remembered. As we got closer to my old homestead, I wondered what I would say to the new owner. I knocked on the door and introduced myself. I told him I was in a band and we were on our first tour, playing in Fort Smith. Being in the area, I wanted to see the house I was raised in. He agreed and let me take a picture in his front yard, and it was nice to see that he kept it in such good shape. He told me he'd lived there for a while and bought a CD from us, wishing us well upon our way. Nearing Fort Smith, we were curious on what we'd find at the Parydygm Shfyt. After driving past it many times, we finally realized the Parydygm Shfyt had been there all along. While the exterior didn't have much to offer, we were delightfully surprised with what we found on the inside.
All my troubles are gone. I was wrong. This is just a broken. So if I put my intentions on gone, no telling them wrong. Others no choices by me. Say I'm not a silver. War with there is no cure. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. You hold and hold the gun, but it's pointed at you. You hold and hold the gun, I didn't care what I was looking for. Hey, if you want me to delete any of these pictures, just let me know.
We played the Parydygm Shfyt in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
It's actually a pretty fun show. I had a lot
I
of
had
fun.
fun too.
It was more like a just practice session. It was another play for other people in the room. Well, I guess that's what all shows are, but like,
Musicians playing music for other musicians.
right, and it was a very odd mix of musicians. They also were another one, just like in St. Louis, where it was like, we're probably not going to get stabbed, haha, right? And they're like, actually, you might.
Yeah, I wouldn't run around.
I wouldn't go in the alleys if that's what you mean. Well, that is kind of what I meant.
I wouldn't be outside.
Other than being here, your chances of getting stabbed are very low. But the owner was really cool. The bands were really cool.
Oh yeah.
It was a really fun time. We got a 6-hour drive ahead of us in the morning. Or, it is morning. We should be waking up